Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the wonders and challenges of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm glad you're joining me today. As we step out onto the nature trail, we're met with a somber reality. In the heart of Africa, a region known for its breathtaking landscapes and incredible biodiversity, a brutal attack has shaken the conservation community. The Niassa Reserve in Mozambique, one of the largest protected areas on the continent, has been targeted by ISIS-linked militants. The attacks have left at least 10 people dead, including 2 anti-poaching scouts who were killed in a raid on April 29. 2 more scouts are missing, and another is seriously injured. The violence has displaced thousands of people, and all conservation work has come to a halt. The Niassa Carnivore Project, which has been working tirelessly to protect lions, elephants and other keystone species, has seen its headquarters attacked. The Niassa Reserve is a truly special place. At 4.2 million hectares, it's one of the largest wildlife refuges in Africa, home to as many as 1,000 lions, 350 critically endangered African wild dogs, and recovering populations of elephants, buffalo, and other iconic species. The reserve's size and lack of fences make it a unique haven for animals that require vast ranges to roam. The attacks are not only devastating for the people affected, but also jeopardize decades of conservation work in the area. The suspension of tourism activities could have long-term consequences for the local economy and the reserve's ability to protect its incredible wildlife. As Colleen Begg, managing director of the Niassa Carnivore Project, so eloquently put it, the worst thing about these kind of attacks is the fear factor. The attacks are brutal. There is enormous fear from communities from the brutality of the attack. As we walk through this troubled landscape, we're reminded that the natural world is often intertwined with human conflict and politics. The Islamic State Mozambique, also known as Al-Shabaab, has been active in the region since 2017, displacing over 1 million people and causing widespread instability. We'll continue to follow this story and explore ways to support conservation efforts in the face of such challenges. For now, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty and resilience of nature, even in the darkest of times. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. We're exploring the intricate web of life and the natural world that surrounds us. In our last segment, we delved into the devastating impact of human activity on the environment. Now, let's turn our attention to a pressing issue in Australia, where native forest logging has become a contentious topic. Deep within the Wild Cattle Creek State Forest, a native forest logging site has been making headlines. The Forestry Corporation's Hardwood Division has posted a staggering $14.9 million loss in its latest half-year results. This significant financial setback has prompted 12 state government crossbenchers to urge Treasurer Daniel Muki to put an end to public native forest logging. The MPs argue that this practice is not only fiscally irrational, but also environmentally destructive, costing taxpayers tens of millions of dollars each year to destroy ecologically valuable forests. The potential for jobs in plantations offers a viable alternative, and the letter signed by the crossbenchers emphasizes the need for a just transition plan that supports workers, their families, and affected communities. As we consider the complexities of this issue, it's essential to acknowledge the importance of respecting workers and investing in sustainable industries across affected regions. The NSW Forestry Corp has attributed its financial losses to various factors, including land management expenditure, protests, and regulatory changes. However, the crossbenchers remain resolute in their call for an end to native forest logging, citing the cumulative deficits of nearly $90 million since 2020. The fate of Australia's native forests hangs in the balance, with the Great Koala National Park still awaiting establishment, despite promises from the government. As we navigate this critical moment, it's crucial to prioritize ecosystem repair, biodiversity accounting, and regional job creation through sustainable land stewardship. As we continue our journey on Nature Walk, we'll explore more stories that highlight the intricate relationships between humans and the environment. The intersection of economics, ecology, and social responsibility is a complex one, and it's up to us to make informed decisions that prioritize the well-being of our planet. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. As we conclude our journey through the great outdoors today, I'd like to take you on a reflective path, one that weaves together the threads of American identity, freedom, and the untamed beauty of wilderness. Our story begins with a profound question. What makes us who we are? For many, the answer lies not just in the bustling cities or the rolling hills of farmland, but in the vast, untouched expanses of our national wilderness. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest, feeling the crisp breeze against your skin, and listening to the symphony of sounds that nature has to offer. It's a moment of clarity, a reminder of our place within the larger tapestry of life. This is what Wallace Stegner, a renowned American novelist and environmentalist, called the geography of hope. In his iconic Wilderness Letter, penned in 1960, Stegner eloquently appealed to the American spirit, urging us to preserve these wild places not just for their beauty or recreational value, but because they are integral to our character as a people. Stegner's words were pivotal in the passage of the Wilderness Act, a landmark legislation that has protected millions of acres of American land from development. His argument was simple yet profound. Without wilderness, we risk losing a part of ourselves, our connection to the natural world, and the very essence of what it means to be free. Freedom, he suggested, isn't just about the ability to consume or exploit. It's also about the freedom to protect, to preserve, and to enjoy the beauty of nature without the encumbrances of human waste and industrial noise. As we look out at our public lands today, from the majestic peaks of Yosemite to the sprawling dunes of Death Valley, we're reminded of Stegner's vision. These are not just places of natural wonder, they are also spaces for spiritual rejuvenation, for reconnecting with something greater than ourselves. They represent an intangible and spiritual resource, as Stegner so beautifully put it, a treasure that enhances our lives even if we never set foot in them. In an era where the value of land is often measured by its economic potential, Stegner's message serves as a timely reminder of the intrinsic worth of wilderness. It's a call to action, urging us to see these areas not just as real estate or resources to be extracted, but as the very backbone of our national identity and a beacon of hope for future generations. As we close this chapter of Nature Walk, I want to leave you with Stegner's powerful phrase. We simply need that wild country available to us, even if we never do more than drive to its edge and look in, for it can be a means of reassuring ourselves of our sanity as creatures, a part of the geography of hope. These words encapsulate the essence of why preserving our wilderness matters. It's not just about saving land, it's about saving a piece of ourselves. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.